All right, everybody. Hey, how y'all doing? Welcome to Vesta Angels Tarot. This is going to be your reading for August the 4th, 2024. Hope everybody is well. Hey, your title is we're doing a energy check-in for Saturn. For the people who do not know, Saturn is retrograde from June 30th until about November the 4th. All right. So, this is why I have two of the Saturn cards from this deck over here already out, which is Saturn the Truth and Saturn Return, Age. And then I was guided to also put the Mr. DeVille card and the World card, which is also Saturn Energy, in the Tarot decks. Yes. Okay. So I want to get a little bit more, at least two more cards, or whatever is guided to come out. Everything is really coming out for my channel regarding the Lines portal. Okay, that will be August the 8th, in a couple of days, um, which is very extraordinary. Okay, so my last three readings have really been guided about the Lines portal because everything that kept coming out was Leo energy. Now, I practice Jasti or Sidereal on my channel, no longer Tropical Western. So the sun is still in Cancer for my channel up until August the 15th. Okay. So, and then Leo season for my channel will be August the 15th through September the 15th. So I can understand why the sun card keep coming out and Leo energy. It's mostly guided about the portal. So we have support, and support says expect help. A divine power that's more magnificent than anything or anything else that exists on this planet is ready to support your every move. And I feel that a lot of us as a collective is expecting help, wanting help, need help, especially with all of the weather tragedies that are going on with floods and hurricanes, tornadoes, and everything that's going on right now, especially floods. I believe we are currently experiencing tropical storm Debbie that is going on right now. So a lot of those people also will be needing help, right? Financial, housing. Actually, that's what came out last night. Um, So if you haven't seen that video, make sure you go and take a look at that. Now, this support for some of you is going to be different. It can be wanting more support from, sorry about that, a lover, a spouse, a parent, a child, a sibling, co-workers, an employer or company, the government, however it may be for you, right? But I feel that this is what is really, talking to each individual of ourselves when it comes to support. Are you even supporting yourself? Don't have to be financially, but are you supporting yourself mentally, emotionally? Are you being mindful? Are you supporting yourself physically by a exercise regime or your diet, your health? So support can be many different things, but people automatically all the time go for financial, okay? Also can be emotionally, lovingly. Are you supporting yourself lovingly? Are you being your own emotional support before you ask or expect somebody else to be your emotional support? So you'll have to figure out, I'm sorry, what that is for you. Man, I got so many people contacting me from the past. It's like ridiculous. Like, okay, so we have the lotus flower unfoldment. And I'm sorry, y'all, I am a little late because I got caught up watching Hell's Kitchen. Because Gordon Ramsay, that's my fault. Me and him really act the same. People who don't really know me, you wouldn't even figure. But my overall attitude of just people in general is really giving Gordon Ramsay. Okay. Got the quest here. All right. Even I reached out today to one of my best friends, one of my best spiritual friend, because I needed somebody to talk to. Um, because it's hard, I don't want to say hard, but it's very challenging. A lot of times being or having this sense of gift and nobody else really that you can talk to express the type of epiphanies and downloads and things like that I be getting and receiving without backlash or a side eye or something like that. We do, both of us have two different religious standpoint, but we still get together and can be able to come to a common ground and talk about spirituality and religion. Um, but the person, they were very busy today, so hopefully I can get, soon to meet up with them and be able to even ask them some questions from their spiritual standpoint. Um, but they're a lot more religious, uh, dogma, principles, and tradition than spirituality like I am. But we still are able to have very intelligent conversations. And I even had to reach out to somebody, to them today to be able to have somebody to talk to. So, maybe that may even be for you. If you feel like you need somebody to speak with on a spiritual level when it comes to more information or guidance for this, you can always email me. You'll always, you'll have to be subscribed to my channel and you'll have to send me a phone number or email so I can give you my WhatsApp number and we can communicate through that. So, of course, you'll have to have a WhatsApp number and we can always talk. So, you can always email me if you feel like you need somebody to talk to because maybe your best friend may not get it, right? And you need somebody like our spiritual community or my channel to talk about stuff like this that's on your mind, in your heart, because people that you may be surrounded by may not understand stuff like this. So don't ever feel like there's nobody out there that you can speak with. You can always talk to me, okay? All right. Nine of Swords in reverse. Seven of Swords in reverse. Six of Pentacles in reverse. King of Swords in reverse. Okay, Ten of Swords. I just want to shuffle this to see what's going to be at the bottom of the deck, which is Mastery in reverse. All right. Now, the reason the two Saturn cards are here, Mr. DeVille, can be about compulsion, obsession, a controlling nature, rebellion. We already got the Seven of Swords here, so it also could be about a sense of lying, controlling, um, cheating, okay, a sense of obsession. overdoing something. Also, King of Swords in reverse, overthinking a situation or overthinking something. Okay. Ten of Swords. It's a lot of swords here. Not surprised by Saturn being a more of an air sign. It's air energy, but it also can be Capricorn energy, Earth. But Saturn gives more of a mental, okay, a mental vibe. That's what I'm getting. But the swords, of course, is communication, is the mind. Also, we were in Mercury retrograde up until um, the 27th, right? And Mercury is retrograde in Leo, again in sidereal, not tropical. And then it's going to go back to Cancer. Some of you are just ready for something to really end in your life. It is going to be some type of chapter or something that you will be moving on from. It's going to be different for everybody. It can be a financial um, type of situation where that can be changing for you in the future. No longer doing something the way you used to be, getting that money, getting that type of support, that also can be changing. For as, maybe you used to get a certain income or an allowance per month, something that's in the future that may stop. Okay. Again, with the world, can be literally. The world right now in this realm, in this reality, is up under a huge shift, more of a huge shift toward being more complex when it comes to computers, AI, living a certain way, spending a certain money, having a certain amount of money. It's just about compulsion, compulsion, compulsion. Overdo it, overdo it, overdo it. Everything right now is not more based on simplicity. It's all about overindulgence when it comes to food, snacks, sugar, salt, dairy, spending money on food, luxury trips, two, three, four, seven, $800 perfumes, $20,000 for purses. You get what I'm saying? Everything now is the combination of the devil card here. Just spend, spend, spend. No sense of simplicity. I got to outdo or overdo the next person beside me. You know, it's just too much. The world. Also, how different sides of the world are competing. How much can they control on that side of the world versus the other side of the world? And it's just becoming too much. Um, it's a lot. And Saturn does not go retrograde very often. The next time that it will go retrograde will be 50 years from now. So the tone, the set, everything that is happening right now is being set on how we're going to be, or our younger generations, talking to the OGs here, which would be your grandchildren, your children, how they're going to have to be, or how their world is going to consist of the next 50 years until Saturn comes back in and reveals the truth or outs the truth again. This is also why the Seven of Swords is here. Lying, cheating, stealing. A lot of us are awakening to that, how we have been cheated, how we have not been really supported, whether it's you feel it's the government, your community, your society, your governor, your mayor, your mate, your spouse, okay, your job. You're waking up to the truth, also the truth within you, to stop self sabotaging yourself. Stop lying to yourself. Stop cheating to yourself. You deserve more. Six of Pentacles in reverse. Some of you are understanding and seeing the truth now in situations. Wherever it may be coming from, or however you are receiving that truth, you're receiving it, you're recognizing it. Um, and if this is toward a certain person that you may be thinking about, you stop giving to it, or you will. That will be your shift. That will be your change. Some of you may already have stopped communicating with this person, but if this is them that I'm reading for, a person that you're thinking about, they could be very upset, that you have previously stopped communication or interaction, or um, you have stopped you have stopped believing in their lies. Okay, you have stopped believing in their lies, whatever that may be, but it is giving to me the lie that there were really was going to be your type of support. For example, if this is somebody new that you met, let's say you met them earlier this year. It started off good, but it didn't go nowhere. They started ghosting you, they stopped talking to you, whatever the case may be. But all along or during that time, they were acting like they were very supportive, they were all into you, you were the world, you know. They were showing you at sometimes a little bit of unconditional attention and love and support, and then they just stopped. Seven of Swords. hmm Now, this also can be maybe you did that to somebody. Part of that issue is of the devil here, which is they have a sense of compulsion for the wrong things in their self, about their self, and things that they um, or how they go about things in the world to get different types of support. So that can be emotional, financial, housing, transportation, whatever the case may be. And they don't tell the truth. Um, they also could be lying that they were not dating somebody else here, with the world card already in the up position, where they haven't closed out that cycle of dealing with somebody else, but wanted to involve you, the devil card, in third party situations. Some of you have realized that, and this is why you decided to separate yourself or stop talking to this person, you know. Um, but you did carry away, okay, what this person left you, which was lying, cheating, and stealing, and um, them self sabotaging that interaction, okay, where that it would not actually turn into something at the present time. I feel that you have already been on a different and separate quest in your life, which is to find that true type of love, foundation, and support, and to be able to give and receive it, without hesitation and without attachments, the devil card, right? But unfortunately, this is not over. It's not over. Okay. This person probably have or will be contacting you. Because the Seven of Swords, I tell y'all all the time, always come back to the same. Seven of Swords always return back. That can be days, weeks, months, years. Hmm? You may feel that they don't, but they always do. Because what's left is two swords here, which is a mental decision, a mental conversation, a mental choice. And while you or this person walks away, okay, here, those two of swords was left on the table or stuck in the ground, um, the world card to come back to at some point of time to discuss a situation, whether it's revealing past hurt feelings, um, talking about this, getting into an argument, debate, or fight or altercation, whatever it may be. But the two swords will remain there in the ground until whoever this Seven of Swords person is returns back, okay, to have this exchange of information. This is also why this sword, what the King of Swords is holding, is one of those swords. And then either you or the other person has the other sword, okay? Which is you got conversation and they got conversation. Now, I'm not necessarily saying that you're going to be in a relationship with the person, okay, because they come back or they communicate with you or whatever the case may be. But again, Saturn is about unfinished business. Mercury retrograde is about um, any person, don't have to be a lover or an ex, comes back into your life to um, retry conversation again, because most likely that person um, was not or did not do right by you or the situation or the conversation at the time it was had. You get me? Okay. So, Eight of Wands in the upright, swift progress, things taking off, movement, in alignment, going forward, air travel, and communication. Things are going to move forward anyway, with or without this person, with or without you. Okay, being on board with them or without them. And that can or will be different for other people, which means that if you're in a relationship or marriage or something right now that you're going through, you're going to continue to move forward anyway. And whatever is not for you no longer, by Saturn being in retrograde, it will be a breakup, separation, or they're going to fall off. This is the huge change of Saturn returning, okay, as a retrograde position. It's all about the truth. And a lot of people are not ready for the truth. The truth is coming out all different type of ways right now, in all type of avenues. The truth is coming out, and you're gonna learn of it. hmm Even if you're the one that's gonna tell somebody you want to move forward without them. Some of you may be traveling, but you can't stop what you have to do. But just make sure that you're writing down itineraries, you're printing off directions, screenshotting, or printing off your tickets, whether it's bus, plane, train. Just don't rely on GPS and computer during Mercury retrograde. Also, call and recheck on your reservations. Call and check on your rental car. Make sure that the reservation is still there before you pull off. Okay, because it will continue to be glitches. It's gonna be a delay in information and communication. Um, Everything don't always go straight forward when it comes to Mercury retrograde. Okay, especially with traveling, that also probably can be delayed for some of you. Okay, Four of Cups, self-serving, disinterest, missed opportunities, bored, unmotivated, dissatisfied, depression, reluctant, and wary. This is whoever this is. As the Seven of Swords, they want to communicate or will be communicating to you because, like I said before, Seven of Swords, they missed the opportunity. They missed the opportunity. They self-sabotaged it. They paid attention to other indulgence in their life, um, for whatever reason, um, whatever that they were overly committed to, whether it was other people, overworking on their job, you know, acting a sense of dissatisfaction about the amount of time, money, or energy that you were interacting with them. Maybe you wasn't giving them so much support because they're codependent when it comes to relationships or people in their life that they need to be um, overly supported, right? We do have some people like that. Then you got some people that they're not codependent, that they can be in a love relationship, love the other person, and that's enough, right? Instead of every 5 minutes, I love you, I love you, I love you. You can't walk to the bathroom without saying, tell me you love me, or I can't live without you. And all of that stuff is codependency, because you must love yourself. If you don't even love yourself, how do you have love to give to somebody else? So that's something as mastery in reverse that somebody would need to work on and wonder why their love relationships don't work. It's because they're not being like this lotus flower energy even to their self first, right? Okay. But this person is very reluctant, um also unmotivated to come towards you, but to also in part of in their life right now, I feel a lot of people are becoming a little bit depressed and unmotivated because so much truth is coming out, and it's shocking to a lot of people when they're now having a sense of awakening, and it's making them feel weary of what to do, how to do, or how to communicate, or what to do next, how to go forward. Um, when every time you turn around, you find out that somebody's lying, cheating, trying to take something from you, or being dishonest. Okay, so what is this? Six of Wands in reverse, pride before a fall. So again, because of somebody ego, being conceited, self-centered, narcissistic, being a follower, the devil card also, vain and failure. I'll show that to you. You know, this is also why I keep saying about self-sabotaging a situation, you know. And they did that by not giving you a chance, honestly, a fair chance. hmm So now this person will want to reach out and talk to you or probably come your way. Uh, but I still feel that they're a little bit still hesitant in a way. It's because they're feeling a sense of disgrace, a sense of shame. hmm Nine of Swords again. And this time, this one is in reverse. This one came out in the upright. Deaths of despair. Worry, remorse, anguish, hopelessness, dark thoughts, guilt, mental illness, and regret. No, this came out. Let me see. Oh, yeah, this one came in the upright. This one is in reverse. So again, like I said, somebody having remorse, you know, hopelessness, feeling of guilt, regret. Also, why the King of Swords is in reverse, because they may not know how to fix this with you. Because Ten of Swords, they know they betrayed you. They betrayed the opportunity that was given to them, um, to establish, to be in alignment, and they didn't do it. So yeah, why should you give them another chance, a second chance, a third chance? But you know, that depends on you. Now we have Nine of Cups, emotional fulfillment in the upright. Completely content, happy, wishes coming true, satisfaction, and living the good life. So even if this reading is not about a person that you're thinking of or something like that, if it's all about you, things are going to change and things are going to unfold. You will have some type of satisfaction to come towards you. You're just very stressed, you're overthinking, you're scared, you're worrying. Um, You're having a lot of dark thoughts right now, but the shift has to do this. The truth, even if it's not about you expressing a truth, whatever or whoever around you, that truth has to come out for your wish to be fulfilled. Let's say your apartment complex is doing wrong by you, right? Whatever that they're lying, overpricing, or stealing from you, so to say, that truth is going to come out about that company so that it will be favorable for you. You get me? So, this is not necessarily saying that all the time you're doing something wrong. It's just that the truths are being revealed around you so that it can put you in a new quest, okay? To help you to fulfill your vision. All right. So we do got procrastinate at the bottom of the deck. Learning from mistakes, bad news, underachiever, no common sense, and lack of goals. So that may be some things that we as a collective are experiencing, which is, again, learning from your mistakes. That is what Saturn being retrograde is all about. So that when Saturn goes back direct, you will be more in the proper quest, right? You got a surprise coming too. Some of you, it's a baby, grandbaby, some type of new addition. Also can be a job lead, some type of deposit or something like that. A move, a house, an apartment, a car, a new opportunity, opening up a business, whatever it is. But you got a surprise coming, right? There can also be the lion portal, but like I said, um, everybody assumed that everybody has common sense, but believe me, they don't. And but this is now aligning with somebody as that they're understanding that whatever they did or whatever they didn't do, it wasn't common sense. They probably was overthinking it with the King of Swords here in reverse. That it wasn't really that hard to achieve, to do, or try to accomplish. They were overthinking it, and they didn't really see it as a goal at the time that they should have. But now they're having that sense of enlightenment. Um, this also can be you, where that maybe you're lacking in your goals right now. You're feeling like a sense of underachieving them, but things are going to change. Okay, the sense of underachieving something is bringing more worryation, guilt, and hopelessness. Feeling like a failure in a situation don't have to be necessarily feeling like a failure personally, but not accomplishing a goal. For some of you, you don't have any goals right now and you're bored. I also see this here, but it's up to you to make the movement for things to take off, and it will be. Okay, so it's going to be a change. Let me end it with one of these so I can let y'all go. We're breaching the 30 minute, and I didn't really want to hold you no hour. When I come back, we're going to do the Lionsgate portal reading in the next couple of days. Remember that it's going to be August the 8th. Okay, see there, 8 of Cups moving on, another 8. And just breathe with your talking to your higher self. And helpless and hopeless, that word again, which is the um that's 8. These are 8 of Cups. So we got 2 8s and a 4, which is half of a 8. You see how things are aligning, a full circle, which is infinity. a continuation, but you're stuck in the middle where that you can't really go forward all the way because you're waiting on confirmation, conversation, information. You're waiting on a yes, or a no, so that you can move on. Some type of decision, whether you need to make it or you're waiting on somebody else's decision, to help you as a sense of support so you can move on to the next thing as a sense of accomplishment. But, Eight of Cups also is another card like the Seven of Swords. Well, a person does return back. They may walk off emotionally dissatisfied, but at some point in time, that person does come back. Um, just breathe if this is a person that will be returning back to you. But it just depends. Helpless and hopelessness. It may not be that this go round. That's going to be different for everybody. If it's not about a love relationship, just you moving on in your life, ready to accomplish something else and get stuff started, just breathe. It's also talking about the Mercury retrograde right now. It's a time to replan, rethink, re-strategize, recalculate, rejuvenation, relax. It's a time to move forward, but it's not going to move you forward too much. Not while the Mercury retrograde is reinforming you on stuff that you did not have before, or things that you will get to learn now, so that when you do have it, you'll be able to, Eight of Cups, move on for the future. Okay? So just recalculate, rethink, replan, re strategize, write stuff down, make a plan, strategize. Okay? Instead of feeling hopeless, hurt, unmotivated, dissatisfied, get into your creative nature, do something for purpose. Um, if you draw, draw. If you paint, paint. You know, if you're entrepreneurial, make a product. Do something while Mercury is retrograde to help you with this warriation. Okay. And warriation and just stress. Get into your creative nature. Okay. All right. So I will see y'all back in the next reading. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next one.